Alright, here I'm showing off. Here's one of the newest vacuums I just picked up yesterday. This is my third Amway ClearTrak upright vacuum. I picked this up the exact same day as my Linhouse RX 380, although that one came from Goodwill and this one came from Savers. So I picked this up for $7, and this was the condition it was in when I found it. It works overall. Actually, I'm rather shocked because the motor bearings on this is still in good condition. Because when I got the machine, it came with no filters inside. So a whole bunch of dust went inside that motor right there. And even the seal on this filter tray disintegrated. So, and as you can see here, the cord here has seen better days. There's no blue cover for this foot pedal release. On top of here, looks like someone over torqued the screws because it's got some cracks right here. I'm assuming right here must have clogged at one point and someone tried to unclog it and screw this in back in too tightly. This definitely faded, as you can see by these two colors here. Bumper's kind of chewed up and this is starting to come off. Actually feels rather more solid, so maybe there's also a bump inside the plastic piece as well. Oh, and not to mention underneath here, as you can see, the motor suppressor filter disintegrated at some point. So there's the rest of the info. But yeah, other than that, the motor is still in good condition. Or it could be that maybe at one point the motor got replaced. I don't know. So, I mainly picked this up because I got it as a parts machine for this other ClearTrak here. In fact, just after I got done taping this CMS 1000 recently, I reached out to W&J Refurbish to see if they still make these bins with the silver or blue linings in them, because yeah, they used to be silver, and then when they moved over to Workhorse, well, they still use silver, then they switched to blue, and now they don't put these fill lines here anymore. So I asked if they could still make a bin with these lines here, because not only I like the looks of them more, but also they really do help to indicate how full the bin is as well. But unfortunately they don't do that anymore. They now refer to as just emptying the canister out when the dirt reaches to that black seal right there, which it's really hard to tell when you have dust covering that. So they did, however, had in their pile a few new old stock bins that did had the silver linings to them, but they just had some marks and scratches on them that they'd be willing to sell to me at a really good price. So I was originally going to do that until I picked this up, and the bin is in good condition, because as you can see here, it definitely does have this plastic thing in there. Unlike this, as you can tell, it broke, because it's supposed to look like that. And then also, I was going to swap the motor from this one and put it onto that instead, because this one for certain has dry motor bearings. not to mention the CMS 1000 too. So I wanted to fix this up and use this as one of my daily drivers because I didn't want to use my other ClearTrak. I mainly wanted to keep that as a collector's display. So that would be displayed and I'd use this as a daily driver, but I'd have to fix it up, of course. But this one, however, I actually thought of, once I swapped the parts from this one, I would send this machine in and actually get a trade on a new Workhorse Cyclonic to add to the collection. That way I would have all 3 machines. Well, almost, because definitely outside of the US they made a CMS 2000, which I don't think I'll be able to get. But anyways, yeah, by having the Workhorse, my ClearTrak collection would be complete. But it'd be kind of a shame to see this one go, because definitely one notice I certainly see here is the plug here is different. So I'm going to grab my other 2 right here just to show. I don't like keeping 2 of the exact same machines unless they show the small detail in them. So as you can see by these 2 plugs here, yeah, they're different. This one has a timestamp on it and this one doesn't. And based on the serial number in this is, I can tell, an older model, 1994. Even this one has the same plug as this one, but does not have the timestamp on it. So yeah, it's the little details like this that makes it worthwhile collecting. Although mechanically they're the same, and I'm trying my hardest not to collect some machines that are pretty much the same, because I know there are different vacuums out there that I would love to find for the collection. But this is definitely one of my all-time favorite vacuums, and this is definitely worthwhile collecting because, as I said before, this would complete one collection of having all 3, the Workhorse, ClearTrak, and CMS 1000. And because this being one of the favorite vacuums ever, love the looks of them, cleans great, etc. And not to mention, even I still sometimes kick myself for not picking up those other 2 ClearTraks I saw from the thrift store at one point. So it's like, even after picking up that other ClearTrak, I still kick myself for not getting them. So it's like, getting another one would sometimes make me feel a little bit better, kind of redeeming myself a bit. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and run the machine. I'm only going to run it for a short time just because there's no filters inside, but I'm sure that it'll be fine because the rug's not that too dirty. So anyways, here it is. So even with that seal partially disintegrated, it still has good performance through the hose. Would have been interesting to see if Bissell actually sold one of these under their own brand, because that's who they made these vacuums for, Amway and Dyson. But I'm sure with the lawsuits and settlements between Dyson and Amway, they pretty much never made one under their own brand. So hope you've enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.